We are taught to see the world in black and white, good versus evil, hero versus monster. But the most dangerous truths are found in the gray. This is the story of a man we called a monster, the frontman, and we are going to look at what happens when the monster is the only one keeping the world from falling apart. He was hated. We saw it in Season 2 during the game of Acoustic Mines. Players, blindfolded, had to navigate a room where the slightest sound triggered a lethal shockwave from the floor. One player, a young woman, began to sob uncontrollably, her fear threatening to kill everyone around her. The other players begged the frontman through their masks, pleading for him to stop the game, to show mercy. He simply watched from his control room, his posture unchanged, as her panicked sobs triggered a chain reaction that eliminated her entire row. They screamed his name. They called him a demon. But what did we fail to see? In the previous games, luck was a factor. A weak player could be carried by a strong team. Sentiment could cloud judgment. The frontman saw this as a flaw in the system. His new games were not about cruelty. They were about purity. The Acoustic Mines weren't a test of speed or strength, but of will, of discipline. He was not murdering those players. He was exposing their weakness. He was ensuring that the one who emerged victorious was not just lucky, but had an unbreakable mental fortitude. He was making the game fairer, ensuring the prize went to the truly superior contestant. His silence wasn't cruelty, it was the cold, impartial hand of true justice. Then came the breach in Season 3. Gi-hun, fueled by righteous anger, managed to get a signal out. A foreign intelligence agency, thinking they were liberating a concentration camp, stormed the island. For a moment, there was chaos. Guns they weren't supposed to have, rules that no longer applied. Players and guards alike were caught in the crossfire. The frontman responded with chilling precision. He sealed the perimeter and methodically eliminated not just the invaders, but any player who tried to collaborate with them. It was a massacre, a purge. His own men looked at him with terror, seeing a tyrant desperate to protect his kingdom. But they were wrong. He wasn't protecting a kingdom, he was protecting an ecosystem. The game, for all its horror, operates on a single inviolable promise. Inside these walls, your fate is your own. The invaders introduced chaos. They brought the random, meaningless violence of the outside world into his sanctuary of order. His purge wasn't an act of tyranny, it was an act of quarantine. He was a surgeon cutting out a tumor to save the patient. He restored the integrity of the game's brutal social contract, reminding everyone that his world, however violent, was at least predictable. He chose order over anarchy, a decision any leader must make. And finally, there was the confrontation with his brother, Junho. His brother, alive, stands before him begging him to remember who he was, to come home. And the frontman, without a flicker of emotion, explains that the man his brother knew is gone, a casualty of a system that promises everything and delivers nothing. He offers Junho a mask, a position by his side, an offer that feels like the ultimate betrayal of family. But look closer. It was not a betrayal. It was an act of profound, if twisted, love. The frontman escaped the lies of the outside world, the crushing debt, the false meritocracy, the quiet desperation. Inside the game, the rules are real. Your success or failure is absolute. He sees the world for what it is, a crueler, slower, and less honest version of his island. His offer to his brother wasn't a threat, it was an invitation to enlightenment. It was a chance to escape the random misery of modern life and enter a world of purpose, however brutal. He was trying to save his brother's soul the only way he knew how. His actions are monstrous, yes, but they are not chaotic.
They are the logical endpoint of a man who has seen the hypocrisy of our world and has chosen to build a new one with honest, terrifying rules. He is the shepherd of his flock, and while his methods are violent, his goal is pure: to maintain order in the heart of chaos. He is not the villain of the story. He is its disillusioned narrator, and perhaps its most tragic victim.